everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so as part of Gayna's challenge that she's having, she has asked us to send her an IC card. So I'm going to show you how I make mine. So on the back I've just put my name, my YouTube channel, what I enjoy, my favourite genre of craft, my favourite colour is teal, and my birthday is the 13th of June 1976. I don't mind sharing my birthday, I'm going to be 42, so I don't mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, now this is 4 inches by 6 inches, so it's a standard size for an index card. And I'm going to ink round the edges. This is just with the black Versacolour. So that's from Hobbycraft. I think it's £2 per ink. Sure it is. Okay, so I've inked round the edge, and I'm going to use this paper pad, and it's part of a kit that I got a long time ago from Kanban and Create and Craft, and it's a frou-frou kit. It's by Kathleen Franker. This is the backing paper that came with the kit, 48 background papers. So it's cute, it's a cute wee kit. So I've chosen 2 of the papers that I'm going to use, and I had these 2 bits of scraps and I really like them. They look like lace, so they're really pretty. So I'm going to use these on the front of my IC card, like so. So let's get some glue out. And with any luck this will work. Yes, it does, it's still open, surprise, surprise. So this is the 16th, is that right? 16th of May. So I will link down below Jan's Crazy Life, and all the ladies that are taking part, or all the people that are taking part in Jan's collaboration, Crafted Today in May. 16th already, I can't believe it. So I've popped that on the top there, and I'm just going to do the same with this piece. So I've made quite a few ATC cards last year and this year. I have made a couple of IC cards, but not that many. So I was quite excited to make this one. Okay, so I've just laid that over the top. Now, it's slightly longer. Now I'm talking like it's like a millimetre, so I'm going to take it off, because it won't make any difference. It'll still be 4 inches by 6 inches, it'll just be a tiny millimetre shorter. And I'll just re-ink up that edge. Actually, I'm going to re-ink up all of it, because then you'll still see the white on the paper that I've just added. This ink pad, the only thing I don't like about these ink pads, and I know there's nothing you can do about it, it's the same with every ink pad that you get, they're really wet. So the ink tends to get everywhere when you're using it for the first couple of months. As you see, I've got it all over my hands, and I've got it on here as well. I don't want it to get on the back of my IC card. So I'll pop that there, and I'll grab a piece of copier paper, and I'll put that down there, and that will just take off any of the excess ink around the edges. You see I've already got some here, which I didn't want to happen, but oh well, it'll no matter. Gayna's a mixed media lady, she'll know that can't help getting some ink on the back. Oh well, it doesn't make any difference, but there we go. That's the only thing, they are really wet inks. I don't know, you know, I don't even know how you could stop that. You could maybe use a dauber to go around the edges instead of using it direct from the ink. You see the amount of ink that's came off there. So anyway, okay, then I have these images that I've taken out from the kit. So you can see this one, it's just a little settee with the lamp. She's got her slippers here and a little magazine. I thought that was really cute. So I'm going to kind of sit that there, and then you get this, it's like the dress stand, and it's got the dress with the overcoat. Now I don't know, to me that looks like a night dress with the overcoat. I'm not sure, but I'm going to stick that in here as if it's in the background. So I think we'll pop these on with some sticky pads. These are just to stick to sticky pads. I'll pop these on here. Okay. And I'll pop one more up there. These ones, stick to ones, the backs come off really easy, so I like them. I think it was Sylvia that sent me those. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I think it was either Sylvia or Deja, but I think it was Sylvia. Okay, so I'm just taking these off. Like so. And I'm going to... So this is going to be a relatively easy IC. I don't want to put too much on. Now this one I'm going to leave it flat because I want it to look as if it's going in the background. And obviously it's a smaller piece, so you've got to give it some perspective. So I'm going to put this here, as if that's in the background of the room. And then I have this little tag here that says celebrate in style, so that's really cute. And I'm going to grab my rose pink pro marker and go round the edge. This just makes it stand out from the paper. It's like matting and layering without doing the matting and layering. And I think we'll have that on a bit of an angle at the back. Here, like that, celebrating style. I like that, that's cute. And then the only thing I'm going to add is I've got this bling, this Dawn Bibby. This is the Dawn Bibby, gosh, I can't even remember what she calls them, but it's a Dawn Bibby bling and they're really lovely. They've got the Aurora Borealis shine on them. And I'm going to add 1, 2, 3. Now usually I would put glue, you can see how sticky these are, I would put glue in the back of the gems, but these don't need it. And I've discovered that about these Dawn Bibby ones, they do not need it. Once they are stuck down, they are stuck down, they're not going anywhere. So that is my little IC card that I've made for Gayna, and my information on the back. And what I'll probably do is just go in with like the dauber, like so, just so to, I won't do it just now, but I'll do it after. I'll go in and ink it up around the edges just to hide the fact that the black ink bled. So there we are, that's my little IC card. And let me know what you think of that. And then what I thought I would do was make a little bag for this card to go in. Now, I've picked out this image here of the lady standing with the umbrella, and it's decoupage. I think it's gorgeous. I think she's really sweet. And she's Kanban also, it's from the City kit. Excuse me. So, she obviously goes vertically. And this, and the IC card is horizontal. But I'm going to make a vertical bag. So I have this sewing pattern again. This is the bit that I've got left from the Simplicity pattern that I've been using to make the bags. So I have this, and all I'm doing is lining it up like so, and then I want to measure. Now I want the edge of the IC card to pop out of the bag because it's easier to grab a hold of. So as you can see, I want it kind of like that, so that it is a pocket, but it's not fully in, like, so you can take it out quite easy. So I want to give it a little measure, and I'm just going to quickly, now I do that, I've got my pen here, I can feel the end, so I'm going to go to about where the end is, because I want it just a tiny bit so that I can glue it. Okay, so I've marked it there, and I'm just going to go in with my trimmer. There's a tiny bit along this edge that I want to take off just to neaten it up, and I don't even know if that's going to cut. That's it, it's because the paper is so fine. And then go to my mark and go down here, and I've still got this bit that I can make another bag from. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, let's double check the size again. So that sits in about there. That's perfect, because I've got this bit here that can get pulled out. Let me make sure, if I put that to there, that I'm going to have, because I don't want it to be a tight fit. That's the last thing I want. I don't want it to get, the bag to get torn or anything like that. So I'm just going to move my wet glue all the way around the edge and around this edge, just to make the pocket, like so. Let's double check this size again. Yep, so see, we've got plenty of space here that I haven't glued, so that there's lots of space for it to come in and out of. And then I'm just going to close this over like that, seal it around the edges to make this little pocket. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. Now, round the edge, at this point you could go in with your inks and add some colour, but first of all I'm going to edge all the way around with my Pro marker. I just think this, I don't know, I either ink, I always ink around the edge, or I use my pen and go around the edge. It finishes it off and it gives it, it just highlights it, I don't know, it makes it pop, if that makes sense. So that is my little bag, so I'm going to have it this way because that's the way my lady is going to be going. I have, if I can find it, this one. This is the Tattered Rose Distress ink. And I'm going to bring out my little tub, and I've got some different coloured pads for different coloured inks. I'll go with this one, a white one, it's not been used yet. Take this one off, this is for my vintage photo. Pop this one back on, and I'm just going to go around the edge and distress up with the Tattered Rose. It's a lovely sort of, it really is what it says on the tin, this ink. Tattered Rose is like a vintage dusky pinky rosy colour. So I'm just going around the edge and adding on some colour. Like so. This is pretty dry, this, because it's not the pad that's dry, the pad's really wet, it's just because it's a new pad that I've got on the dauber, so you need to let it soak in a bit. Add my colour all the way around the edge, we'll go around the back as well. So when you're doing this, you always start on your glass mat and drag it in from the edge, and that way you don't get any of the circular marks. So I'm just starting on the mat and then bringing it in. It's a technique I learned from creating craft, actually. Okay, all the way around. You can see it's adding some really nice colour on the edge. And it just makes it look a bit more vintage. So that is that. Make sure I'm straight again, sorry about that, guys. Now, find the front, which is this one, because I want the writing to be going in the right direction. And then I'm going to grab my decoupage, take out the first big piece. Now I don't know, I probably won't use all the pieces, I'm not sure. I don't tend to use all the pieces when doing decoupage, depends on what project right enough, but so we've got this piece, so she's going to go right on there. So obviously decoupage goes down in size. That is the next piece. We will go with that piece, and I may add the body piece in, I don't know, we'll take it out. You actually get the little topper that goes with it as well, so I'm going to add that on the back. And this is our head, so we'll take that out. And the little with love tag. Okay, so let's put this one down flat. Sometimes I put the bottom piece on raised as well, but because this is on a wee bag, I'm going to keep this piece relatively flat. Go on here. And then the next biggest piece, we will go on with tabs again. Now you can, if you want, cut these in half. You can cut them actually any size you like. I'm just doing that there, and we'll just pop that other piece there. Okay, so we'll take all these pieces off. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I put this on so that it's not too hard to write, I'm going to turn the bag over and I'm going to sign it. Now I do have my handmade by stickers, but I've taken to signing things, I just think it's more personal. Handmade by, and I'm just going to put the Scottish crafter with a kiss. Okay. So then we can pop on our second piece, and I just go over the top to make sure that I'm lining it up completely, like so, like that. The next piece is her umbrella. So I don't mind this size of a decoupage. Like I said before on previous videos, I'm not one for doing tiny pieces of decoupage. I just won't do it. I think life's too short, and no, it's not for me. But I do like this kind of decoupage. I think it's really pretty because it's got quite big pieces and it still makes quite an impact. So take these off. My hands are quite sore today again. That piece there, and then we have her head piece. That just needs one sticky pad, and her head on there, and then we might as well go for this piece because that's the last piece. So just pop that there, and one more piece here, and I think I'll cut this piece in half. Let's go with that. And so once I do this, I'm going to go up the street and go for some shopping because it's an absolutely stunning day outside. And then I've got this little one, the With Love, and I'm going to go in and cut another piece in half and put that on there, and I'll put the little With Love here like that. So I'm not going to put anything else on it. You could put buttons on, you could put lace on. Actually, I say that, but I'm going to put a wee bit of lace down the bottom here because I think it looks pretty. So I'm going to put this across here on the bottom like that, and I'll just take off the excess like so. So I think that looks pretty. I have one of these little love hearts. I think I'm going to stick that on there. Just get some hot glue. A little bit of hot glue. And put that there. So that's nice. Just take off the excess glue. Okay, so that is my little bag, and on the back I'm going to put on this little topper. Leona! Put that on there. So that's the back, and this is the front of my little bag. I love how these turn out, I think they're so cute. And then take my IC card, open up the bag, pop it inside, and there is how I'm going to send my IC card to Gayna. I think it looks lovely. I think it's just a nice way to send it. It's a nice way to use up these patterns. And because it's not popped, do you see what I mean now? Not putting it right inside the bag. It's easy to take in and out. She can put this in her IC collection, and she can use the bag for something else if she wishes. So that is my little IC card, guys. I just thought I would come on and share that with you. There it is. Like I said, everybody's channels will be linked in the description box down below for the Craft Every Day in May collab hosted by the lovely Jan. So go over and check everybody out for some more inspiration. Give this video a thumbs up if you like my creation. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and I will see you guys all again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.